What's up everyone, it's Tony G23 here, and we're here today for round 18 of our F1 2015 modded career mode. We're here today for the Brazilian Grand Prix, and this is the second to last race of the season, and we're looking to make big ground on Hamilton, Vettel and Rosberg. It's a 100% chance of rain during the race. Again, this is for the third time in a row that we're going to have a wet race. I mean, it's like the racing gods aren't going to make this easy for me. And to which I say, you know what? Bring it on. Bring it on. I don't care what you've got. If you're going to make this hard for me, I am bloody well going to do it. So, we've also got R&D to do in this sessions, but I think we'll move on to that later on. We're having to make a new setup for Brazil, because we've not used Brazil on this new save file, on this career save file. So, I don't know. Brazil, it's a good track. It's actually one of my favourite tracks. So, I don't know. We could run well here. The thing is, because it's going to be raining, that kind of really sort of balances it out. Because I'm not very good in the wet. Then again, I have been improving, as the previous two races would suggest. Because Japan was a wet race. If you haven't seen that, go and watch it. And America was also a wet race. So, you can go and watch those two. Stop the video here if you haven't seen those two. Okay, so stop the video here and go and watch them now before you continue with this one. Okay, if you have watched the previous two episodes, good for you. Let's get back to this. We have R&D, and it's to do with the DRS. So basically, we won't be allowed to use our DRS for R&D. So that's a bit of a pain in the neck. But we're going to skip forwards 10 minutes, because when I normally do practice sessions, I normally skip forward by about 10 minutes because, well, I want to wait for everyone else to set their time. Then I go out and do my time so I can set a benchmark and see where I stand with the AI. So that's what I normally do. So now we're going to go and do our R&D. In fact, we are going to cut on to the end of R&D. And as you can see, it's just starting to rain. So I thought if I left the R&D any sooner, then I wouldn't have been able to do it as well. But we used the slipstream of Maldonado because we weren't allowed to use our DRS. And that wasn't actually our fastest lap of the session. Our fastest lap was actually 1:16.3. So that lap was about 2 seconds slower because it was starting to rain. But I then go and end the session because, well, I don't think there's going to be a chance to do any more running. But we do end up fastest. Then Sebastian Vettel, our champion, our theoretical rival, but all of our championship rivals fill out the top 4 gaps. No way, actually Maldonado was in P4, so well done to him. Well done to Maldonado for P4. But with the race, once again we are on full wet, and I'm just thinking, you know what? This is our third wet race. We have to go for a win now. We've been improving every few races. So, like, I don't know. We should be within a shout of a win today. So, we're starting last, as we've always been. We're going to load our wet setup because we used the dry setup in practice. And if you want to write saying, oh, no, you can't do that. If you can't do that, it's parc fermé. You can shove it up your... Yeah. So that's all well and good. So yeah, we just made a few modifications to the setup, and well, let's go to track. So, the long story short, we have 2 races of the season left, including this one. We need to really, really hit back against Hamilton, Rosberg and Vettel. We are now underway, as a soaking wet Brazil. And once again, I said in the last video, I don't have the Storm mod installed because it destroys my frame rate. So into the first corner, I'm going to try and go up the 2 mana cars and with a bit of snap oversteer there. Trying to take it nice and easy through the first corner, perilously close to the back of Naz's car. Maldonado going around our outside, and we got through the first couple of corners without harm or injury. P17 at the moment, and we're going to dive up the inside of all of these cars up to P13. We're behind Sainz Jr. We're going to try and take him and Grosjean. So that's us up into P11. We are tantalizingly close to the top 10. We can almost reach out and touch it. So we're behind Kimi Räikkönen, and we're off the track slightly. Back steps out. And Rosberg's down here in P9. So Rosberg's had a terrible start, obviously, because he'd be like P3 or something. He has had a terrible start. We are right with him. This is one of our championship rivals. We're going to try and lunge it up the inside. We've lost our front wing. That was so close to a remake of Spa earlier in the year. So he's got the inside. We're going to try and go. We've gone around the outside of Rosberg into P9. And, well, we disposed of Rosberg quite easily there. So we've just got to go and chase after Vettel and Hamilton. And then hopefully we should be able to really make inroads on our championship chase, on our championship thing, whatever you want to call it. My English is giving up. And coming into the first corner, Massa's lost his front wing on Nico Hülkenberg. So, apparently that was an illegal overtake. But I hold my hands up. I didn't have anywhere to go. Massa was turning in. So, I don't know. I don't like it when the AI lose their front wing and immediately turn into you. Because I think Hülkenberg did that in Germany. So, there's been a massive crash into turn 4. So, it's all kicking off here in Brazil. Like it always does. It does this year on year. There is action in Brazil from the start. There was a massive crash down at turn 4. But now we're into P6. P5 now. We've now taken Hülkenberg. It looks like he was going to try and go onto the switchback. But he didn't. So thank God for that. But there has been action from the start. This has been a pretty good start for us. We're up into P5. We're behind Daniel Kvyat in the Red Bull. We're not sure if it will be powered by Honda next year. Who knows? So we're going to try and make a dive bomb on him. He left the door open for us. So I think he was respecting us. We need to run our own race here. So fair play to Kvyat. Vettel is now the next car ahead. So like I said, thanks to Kvyat, he let us through. We're going to run our own race now. And our proper opening lap time is a 1:28.1. We won't have DRS due to wet weather conditions. So Vettel is still in P3. And I don't know, we're going to try and hunt him down now. So yes, Vettel's in P3. We've gone slightly faster in the first sector. There's no crash at turn 4 this time. So that's good. Vettel's 1.1 seconds in front of us. That should be easy to close down because I actually feel quite good with this car through the middle sector. So I like the middle sector in Brazil. Now look how much we've closed up to Vettel. We've lost another part of our front wing on the rear of him. We're going to try and go around the outside. He has the inside line and he's coming back at us. Vettel is coming back at us. He is not giving up that third place easily. But we find ourselves on the inside for the next corner, and that's us up into P3. So that's Vettel disposed of. Ricciardo is the next car ahead. So Hamilton is obviously in P1. That is not boding well for us in the championship chase. But at the moment, we've just got to concentrate on keeping Vettel behind us. Rosberg's already behind us. He's far down the order. So we've got to keep Vettel behind us as well as look out for Hamilton because he's currently in the lead. We've gone and set the fastest lap of the race at 1:25.1. And once again, we seem to have closed up to the back of Ricciardo quite well. So, yeah, there you go. Confirmation of a 1:25.1 fastest lap of the race. So, oh god, we've opened about 0.1 of a second to Vettel in that lap. So, Yeah, but now we are in the second sector, and this is where we can become the OP guy, the overpowered player. So, yeah, yeah, the car through that corner struggles with quite a bit of understeer, and through this section, this corner in particular, if you go in too quickly, you can really struggle with understeer. We tried to go on the switch back to Ricciardo, but that wasn't entirely successful. But we're going to try and go up the inside of him here, and that worked an absolute treat. Now, Ricciardo, please keep Vettel behind you. I need you to keep Vettel behind you. I need to go after Hamilton. Looks like we're about to go even faster. We've run a tad wide off the second to last corner. So Hamilton's 7 seconds in front, so he's pretty much sodded off. That's going to be a bit of a challenge. We've got to close down 7 seconds to Hamilton. But the problem is, now as I said, we've got a problem. The problem is, as I said in my last video, if it's a wet race, if it's a 25% wet race, the AI tends not to pit at all. So the problem is, the dilemma I was facing is, if we go into the pits and get a new front wing, we risk losing more positions than we might actually gain if we got a new front wing. So that's what I'm going through in my head throughout the whole race. But saying that, we've gone even faster, 1:24.5. We've really opened up the taps now. We're really gunning for Hamilton. Lap 13, we're all over the back of him. So this is probably what could make or break the championship in this race. We can't win it. No one can win the championship at this race. Well, I could certainly lose it at this rate if I finish outside the points, but pretty much barging our way through, corner cutting and caused a collision, rightly so, but I didn't get a penalty, so that's eventful. But I'm just saying, if we do lose the championship on this race, that will be the end of it. So cutting on to lap 16, we're still in first place. Nothing really happened after I passed Hamilton, but now we have a problem. We actually have a very big problem. And that is, in the time we were pushing after Lewis Hamilton, we used up quite a bit of fuel and quite a bit of our tyres. So, just coming past Merry, we're just lapping Merry. The problem is, we have virtually no grip, and we're really having to fuel save like hell at the moment. There you go, -1 lap of fuel. This is the problem we've been having. Since I passed Hamilton, I've been fuel saving. And now we've come on to the second to last lap of the race. Vettel has been closing down on me about 3/4 of a second to 1 second per lap. So the problem is, I've now got to keep Vettel behind me. The fuel's just switched over to optimal, so fingers crossed we should be able to make it to the end. But we're trying to go for a win here. We need this win to keep our championship hopes alive. So I don't know, we've got to keep Vettel behind us, whatever happens. If we have to force him down the inside, because of the way the AI drives, he will go so slowly on the apex. So this is a problem I'm having. There he is. He's right there. He's less than a second behind us. He's closed down so much. There's the proximity arrow for Vettel's car. This is undoubtedly close. And at this point, I'm thinking, Tony, keep it all together. You are in control of this race. You've got to keep it together. He's 0.9 of a second behind us, but we've been struggling to get drive off this corner onto this long straight. Vettel has got much better tyre life because he's been conserving his tyres throughout the race. But we're going to come on to the final lap now of this race. Vettel, he's half a second behind us. He's not going to try and make a move into the first corner. We've run wide. That's how much tyre degradation we've had during this race. He's right there. I mean, this is actually nerve-wracking stuff. We can see him in the mirrors. There's the proximity arrow. He's going to try and make a move on us down this straight. We're going to try everything we can to keep him behind us. So we braked a tad early. He can pretty much reach out and touch the back of our head. That is how close he is. We can feel him breathing down our necks. He's also going for that win. Rosberg is 12 seconds behind us, but who knows what may happen. So here we were really struggling for grip now. We've been locking the brakes as well. That is how gone the tyres are here. But we're coming to the end of the middle sector. There, our tyres are damn near dead now. So we've been really struggling for grip. We've managed to pull out a bit of a gap to Vettel. But we're coming into the third and final sector, into the final corner of the race. We need to get a good drive off this. And we run a bit wide. I can't speak. Is Vettel going to come back at us? We're going to switch into the rich mix. This is do or die stuff now. And I think we are going to come through and win the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Well done on a superb race. You really deserve that. Great job.
That has to be one of the most nerve-wracking finishes I've ever had on a racing game ever. I mean, Vettel was right on top of us at one point. I mean, I'm surprised I even got through that much. So, there's the top three. Me, Sebastian Vettel, Nico Rosberg. Hamilton's nowhere to be seen. Where's Hamilton? Ricardo for... Where's Hamilton? Where's Hamilton? Is he not? He can't be. Oh my god, he DNF'd. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, what's this done for the championship? Oh god, what has this done for the championship? My mind's in meltdown. What on earth? How did he DNF? He was on course for a podium at least, or even a win. What? How? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! What? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is too close, this is too close, this is too much. This is too much for me. Hamilton and Vettel are dead level. Then it's me. There's 50 points on offer. It's double points next race. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is too much. This is too much for me. Any one of us four can win this now. It is. This is almighty close. Oh my god. How? Oh my god. This is too much. Oh my god. Wow. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want the final race to be a 100% race. If you do, okay, let me know. But anyway, guys, I will leave this video here. Thank you so very much for watching, and goodbye.